Hello and welcome, Gemini, to what's left of July, which we've got 2 weeks and 5 days. It's a longer month. Sorry that these haven't been out on time, but there are not enough hours in the day, are there? Right, okay, well, I would thought, first of all, news. Mercury is going direct as of the 12th of July, so all those niggles with transport, telephones, emails, internet, anything electrical should start to subside. We're not in the clear just yet. It just means that it's coming stationary. It's starting to build up speed to get direct. So another week or so, but the worst of it is over. So relief, hallelujah. It's been quite a heavy energy just of late. So for this few weeks remaining, I am going to pull a dragon card for you. Bring in that dragon energy. I think we need to clear all the lower energies. That's what dragons do. We've been bogged down with so much stuff. It's time to get rid of the negativity around us and to raise our vibration above it all. Now you've pulled the magenta dragon. So this means it's going to enable you to bring forward your soul wisdom. So if you find yourself, really finding a really deep knowing about things, or you're being pulled to something, you're not sure why, that is your soul wisdom. You are being led by your soul, and just go with it, because usually it's meant for you. It's also about awakening your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. And the more we understand and learn about ourselves, the more we can raise our vibration and let go of what we don't need. It's also preparing you for accelerated ascension. So feeling that raising of vibration, that means, just feeling that you're not wanting to be bogged down with the daily yak, the gossip and people going on about material stuff. You are understanding now that we're going into the fifth dimension, the golden age, and this is part of the process. So if things like that do irritate you, or you feel that you just no longer want to listen to that kind of stuff, you want to be sort of talking about more spiritual things or more purity around you, then your vibration is rising. So this is what it's all about. So the magenta dragon is coming for you. Let's have a look at some tarot for you for the next few weeks and see what's coming out. I've got my Saro Machete cards with me. I'm just going to pull this coming week. And interesting, when I was saying about, leaving things behind that you no longer serves you, or getting irritated with people, all they seem to be concerned about is money and how big the car is and the house, and getting into other people's drama. It's just it's not for you this week. It's just not for you. And the death card here says, no, it's the end. It's like, I'm making my mind up. I don't want to be in these circles. I don't want to be listening to all of that. This is transition. So things are moving for you, and it means that there's new things coming in. And if you've had a bit of a difficult time of it of late, the Justice card is all about finding the balance and its harmony. So with the Death card and the Justice card, it's very much about end of this cycle that you've been in and finding the harmony and the balance around you. It's also a card whereby it's don't judge things too quickly. Count to 10 before you make that judgment call. Think again. And a lot more harmony and balance, which is good. It's what we all need. It could be for some of you, because I've got the Death card and the Justice card, it could be the end of a relationship, which is making you feel now you're out of it. Actually, it's a good thing. I feel more balanced. It could be the end of a divorce. It could be the end of a house move and you're finally signing all the papers. There's a new chapter. And so very much bringing in that peacefulness. There is a little bit of beware of arguments here. So stick to the right thing. Do what you think is right, what's right for you. Because there could be a little bit of arguments around you. Don't get drawn into them. Could be that we're a little bit skint as well. Maybe the money hasn't gone as far as we'd hoped, but that soon will be overcome because we've got the Strength card, and this is whereby you have done the journey and you have tamed the beast. And when we do get obstacles, sometimes we go, oh, I just don't know if I want to be bothered with this, and we have to. But here it's saying, you know what, you're a strong person and you are going to overcome any of the obstacles that have been around you, and a feeling of success here, feeling like you're getting back into a good place. So it does feel very, very nice. I like it. Moving on into the second week, we have the Sun card, see? And this is all about fun, laughter. You could be talking about spending some time away on holiday, but it's generally about seeing things much clearer, making plans, deciding to have a few days away or maybe a week away somewhere, contracts and agreements. You know, we've got endings there and legal papers, and then we've got the Sun. So there could be some kind of deal that you've closed and it's some kind of legal aspect to it, but we've got new agreements, new things coming in. And then we're being pulled back to feeling a bit mentally defeated. So I think for you, Gemini, this month, you really need to watch what you're being drawn into by other people, because this is the second time now this week. It could be just the remnants of something from the first week. You might be feeling somebody has let you down. It might be that you feel mentally tired of listening to somebody because we've got the arguments there as well. So I would say just don't allow yourself to be drawn in to anybody else's drama. As they say, not my monkey, not my circus. Remember that. And then we have the Page of Coins, and this is all about great news, great talks about finances, productive news. So if you've been waiting for some news to come in or to start chatting to somebody about something, this is very productive. It could even be a little bit of learning, taking some studies on in some way, but it is good productive news. I always like to see this card because it's grounded, I'm satisfied, I'm having good talks, good results, and able to move on from it. Let's have a look at the last few days in July. Right, okay. Now, I know I keep going back to these arguments, and here it is. So by the end of the month, we may be discovering that somebody around you is not quite telling you what is actually 100% honest. So the arguments, the feeling mentally drained, this could be in a relationship and somebody's telling you something they think you want to hear, but it's not exactly the truth. I call it more like little white lies. There is poetic justice here for you in all of this. But yeah, just watch what people are saying to you. It does feel more like on a relationship basis. The thing is, it's followed by the Emperor, which is a major arcana card. And this is about you bringing in the discipline and the order to the situation. So if there has been somebody at loggerheads, this is the order being restored, things coming back to balance again. And it's the discipline and it's the boundaries. Be discerning with the boundaries. Don't allow people to compromise you, because this is very much, I know where my boundaries and I'm going to stick to that. It could even be with an Aries, Leo, more so an Aries energy, the Emperor, but also anything if you're dealing with people with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarian energy as well. So yeah, I kind of look at it and think, look at it all together and go, whatever this is that somebody's starts off by, it's like antagonistic, somebody arguing with you and going on about something and going on about something, and then by the second week it's like, oh, I'm so fed up of listening to this, I'm really drained. And then when you start to look at it, it's not exactly what, they're not exactly saying what is the truth, a little bit of white lies or bending things a little bit, but order will be restored and you'll take command and show leadership in this, and you'll be feeling in a much stronger position. So interesting month for you, Gemini. But I do feel as if there is something at the beginning of the month that, it's like I'm closing the door. It could be that you're closing a door on a relationship and it's the aftermath of that they keep coming back with, well, this and this, and it's like, oh, I just don't want to be dealing with it, just go. But no, they keep coming back and wanted to know something else. And so, but you will then assert yourself and bring back things into some kind of normality. But in the meantime, there could be talk of travel, like I say, and going away, and also new contracts coming in around you, good productive news, getting things arranged, sorted, planned, and you could even be doing some extra learning. So the magenta dragon, remember, you are moving from this dimension to the fifth dimension, which is working from the heart energy. And magenta is all about, that colour is all about, can be a little bit murky, but we need to raise the vibration, and that turns then to pink. But it is a very good colour for that regal sense. Know that you are worth it, valuing yourself in many, many ways. Spirit have been giving me some numbers as I've been doing these. It's new to me, but I need to pass them on to you. So what numbers do I need to give you? So the number 11 is important. The 11th of August, 11 days or 11 weeks. And the other number I'm drawn to is 8. Same thing, 8th of August or 8th of 8 days or 8 weeks. And the number 19. 19. So where they go, what they mean, I don't know. For some of you, they'll be quite significant. Others, maybe not. But we'll just give you those numbers. If you're doing the lottery, maybe some of those numbers are what you've already got. Don't give them up. Don't change them. So until next time, before I close, just like to say thank you for listening and your patience. I am doing a holistic show live on Facebook on every Monday, 4:30 till 5:30 UK time, and that's where you can get any of your spiritual goods there. So it'd be lovely if you could pop on and have a look. So until next time, and if anybody does want a reading, just get in touch. You can get in touch with me by just Google my name, Anne Scholes, through Angelic Bliss or Anne Scholes Psychic Medium. So, or inbox me on here. So, have a wonderful rest of July, and see you all very soon. Take care.